notify the group to
All right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's live stream of on where we trade life. And this is Nova Trading African. In case you are coming across this channel for the very first time, subscribe, like, and also comment. And if you are not LBANK trading app, check the description in the channel bar. You are going to see a link trusted to get yourself registered. Complete your and on that your first deposit you'll be getting a 20% discount, 20% bonus on your first deposit. So today we are going to be talking on analysis of possible market move for this week and what has today. So we'll be taking it. This section is going to last for about an hour. Duration, BTC, and also Ethereum, Solana, and BNB. Those are the ones we'll be taking into consideration. So I'll tell on what to look out for in the and what has happened and how did they happen and what make them happen between yesterday and today. So let's dive into the chart together. And you can see I'm currently on, and this is what it's looking like on my 1 hour time frame. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see how we started trending down. I mean, for us to go on this bearish move, how we started trading down, and how I'm making use of this opportunity present in the market late today to make some money. So this is what the 4 hours time frame is looking like. You can see, and if you've been following this channel right from the very first day, you will notice that I'm always saying something about the bigger picture. So I've already touched this, and we already know that from this 4 hours time frame, the nature of this market is what is bearish. So we are trending to the downside. And if you look at what is happening right here, if you look towards your left like this, you are going to see where we have this buy on right here. And the market did what? The market returned back the into the zone. And then we have this move up and move down, move up and move down, move up and move down. So while this was forming, it was for me. And if you know about pattern, or probably knowing about pattern, you will notice that they have something in common. They are always respecting the 90% rule. What I mean by the 90% rule is they are going to respect the former support that was created by that pattern, or probably the former resistance, former low, and some call it the former high. So what did I mean about the former support? This is the former support created by this channel that went up like this. So this is the former support, and you have this resistance right here. So while this market was trending up, you can see we did not really get to this resistance right here before we start dumping to the downside. And if you look at your left, you are going to see this hook right here area. So looking at this point here, the market rejected right here in time. And what really happened here on Sunday? What happened here on Sunday was that if you notice the way market was trending up from this point, you will notice that it was not really impulsive. It was forming what? It was forming a reversal. So you have this right here. So look at it. You have this pattern right here. And this was completed by what? This was completed with 4 hour spin bar. And you have that what? You have that massive dump. So let's take price back to, let me switch to my 1 hour time frame, and we are going to take price back to this point. And now you can do what? You can have your entry here and what to consider while taking this kind of pattern. So let's take price back to this point here. So assuming you open your chart and what you are seeing is just this, something should be ringing in your mind that this thing was just doing what? Forming low, high, low, and high. So you are expecting the market to do what? To touch this area, and then you do what? You sell to the downside, right? So let me play this. You see that, right? You already have your point of interest right here. So how do you confirm that using the 15 minutes entering type? You see, on our 15-minute time frame, we have this what? We have this pin bar right here. We have this rejected pin bar as well. So your entry will be what? Your entry will be below this, below the close of this, and you have your what? You have your SL above. And that is how you are going to get in on this. And then you'll be targeting what? The 90% rule of this pattern. So where is the 90% rule of this pattern? The low that was created, which was here. So you have 1:4 from there, depending on what you are risking, right? So let's play this and see how the market does what? Keeps moving. So you have this, and back to your entering and down. This was doing what? Was lingering around what? Around our entering time, around our entering. So let me teach you how you can do not leave your money running while you're already on profit. So let's assume that after you enter, you are already running on 1% at this point. You have 1% profit here. You can basically move your what? Your trade to entering right here. So you are not risking anything from your capital again, but what? You are risking money from what? From what the market already gave to you. So you continue trending that, and boom, that was how you did what? You enter to your take profit. So currently now, that's what happened yesterday. If chat, that was on a Sunday evening. So that was, then you can see that the market really did what? The market want to come into the market. You will not really see that impulsive movement. So you will this kind of pattern, and that's what should pique your interest. That's what you should pick your interest in. That's what you should focus on, not in impulsive rejection. Really play out that way. So let's take price back to what we're having currently. This, and this keeps coming before we have this money. This is on the 15-minute time frame, right? So we are back to the current price of the market. So when you look at this now, we already have what? We already have our market nature, considering the fact that we are looking at the bigger pattern. Yeah. So looking at the bigger pattern, you know that we are going what? We are going to the downside. Yeah. So this is your nature right from here. the leg is what is impulsive to the downside, right? And your focus is what? Your focus is on the continuation, not the bigger movement, right? So you have your nature, you have your continuation, and then you are looking towards what? Entering this to get it to the what? To the current low that we are having, which is the current what level. So how do you get in here now? I'm always saying something. If you are very conversant, your nature, your correction, which is going to serve as well as your what? As your point of give you entering type to follow what? To follow the market nature. Then after you confirm your pattern, you'll be looking at what? You'll be looking that your candlestick formation now is going to give you what? Is going to give you an edge that right here the market want to do what? The market want to reverse to the after you've confirmed of your 15-minute entering type and what you are going to be searching right here is going to be your what? Is you are not coming here to analyze. You are coming here to do what? To enter the market as early as possible. And if you look closely, you look at an inverted hammer right here, which I call pin bar. So this is telling me that right here the market wants to do what? The market wants to reject. And then you are going to do what? Have your SL above your entering at the close of the pin bar. And that's how you just get in and manage what you are seeing on the chart currently. We are done with that on what? On Ethereum. So let's go and see what happened on what? On BNB USDT. Alright, so this is what BNB USDT is looking like on the 4 hours time frame. And I already made a video about this bigger picture on what? On BNB as well. And I predicted that we should be getting to this point, which is 792 US dollars because of this what? Because of this bigger pattern we are having on the 4 hours time frame. And if you look at the nature of this market as well, we are trending to the downside on the 4 hours time frame. We are trending to the downside. That is, we are bullish. So as I was saying, we are bullish. All right, similar in favor. I can see your message, and then I will take that again because I'm going to be touching that candlestick pattern again on this current while we diving into it. So with this bigger picture, with this bigger pattern we are having right here, we are going towards the previous support that was created, and this is going to serve as what? This is going to serve our resistance currently, our current resistance, or you call it the I. So this is it. And what did you notice? You can notice that we have this massive rejection from this point. Immediately we tapping into that I, as immediately we complete the second leg, because you can see right from the support level, it was not really impulsive. We're just having that low, high, low, and we have this third, this second high, and then we short to the what? To the downside. So you can see we have this line right here. That's our trend line, and we have this reversal inside what? Inside our big pattern, right? So we have this double top right here. we have this double top right here. This is the 4 hours time frame. We have this double top. And after that double top, we are now going to switch to our 1 hour time frame to see whether we are going to do what we are going to have. We had a continuation down there. We had a continuation, and that was why we have this massive dump. And I had one entry here that was on Saturday. That was on a Saturday, and we did what we were able to make use of that opportunity to do what to bank some percent, and that was about 4.5%. You can check the short section. You will see how we did place the trade there. We placed the trade live on LBANK, and I will be showing you because I already placed Ethereum USDT on LBANK trading app. I will be showing you what the result is like at the end of this live section. So let's take price back to this point right here. So I'm going to be taking price back to this point. So this is what let's assume you're seeing currently on your on your chart. So let's play that. So you have this rejection here, that double top that I'm talking about. You have it right there. You can see this immediately. We get to this 90% rule of this market right here. This is the 90% rule of this pattern. This is a falling wedge, which serves as what? Which serves as a continuation for the bullish trend we were having. So we have this bullish movement, a double bottom. So we are going to play that right now to see how we can do what we can up in on the trend that just happened after the rejection at the what at the double top we were looking at currently. So let me play that. So we have this, you have this, you have this, and you can see we're already going to the downside. But what's it looking like? It's looking like it's falling to the side, right? We're having something like this. We're having something like this. As a pattern trader, you already have a what? You already have interest in this market right now. So you'll be looking at this completing that pattern before you do what? Before you open. Sorry, please. So let me play that again. Now we have this what? We have this rejection right here. So let's go to 15-minute time frame and see what is looking like. On our, it's not really looking what? It's not really looking encouraging because what we had was a big body. So if I'm just seeing this, if I'm opening my chart now and I'm seeing this, I will probably the 90% rule of this pattern right here. So let's play that and see how it plays out. We're doing what? We started trending to the upside. Running already. So that's already 1.9%. So I want to break in even to 1%, right? So that I can secure what? I can secure my entry. So